Lesson 4. You must be proud of yourself. You have designed your business model so far and finished 3 lessons, and you're on your way to make a real impact by starting your own business. Today, we want to reach out to the outside world. All the work you've done so far has been in your head and solely based on your imagination. However, by doing some market research, we want to gather insights and analyze the impact that your potential idea will have. So in short, we want to start thinking like our customers. Your market research can be as complicated as spending months on gathering information and maybe engaging an external firm to do the market research for you, in which you need to consider the costs and budgets associated with it. On the other hand, you can simply start your research by posting different polls on Facebook groups, design some surveys, utilize Google Forms, use other platforms such as SurveyMonkey, and you need all of these to gather the necessary information you need, and of course, personal observations and interactions that you have. These are all budget-friendly and simple approaches that can get you closer to your customers and their needs by looking into their challenges and the jobs they're hoping to get done. Your primary focus is capturing and analyzing your customer information, and these surveys are my favorite tools to achieve that. Let's go back to our example and see what are the valuable questions that you could possibly include in your survey. For example, you can ask, when was the last time you enjoyed having a cake? And the question for them to respond to can be, long time ago when I bought it from a bakery I randomly found. I bake my own and I can't find a delicious option with my sensitivities. Another one is, I would rather skip having a cake to avoid the pains afterwards. Or the last option can be, I always carry pills so I can have my cake and prevent the consequences. So these are for, let's say, gluten intolerant people. What can you achieve by this particular question? Well, let's analyze this. You can understand their behavior and how frequently they make a purchase. Also, you can feel what their struggle is, and if not having a gluten-free cake is really the problem or not. There are certain considerations to make when it comes to market research. Look for evidence over opinions. That's quite important. This whole process might sound scary for a perfectionist, but act now and refine the process later. And don't let your perfectionist mind stop you from moving forward. Also, remember to design your market research in a way that is measurable and can provide you with insights and actionable information. Measurable data, that's important. Now you might start thinking, what if after conducting all these research, I get to a point when I conclude that my whole assumptions during the value proposition and business model design were wrong? This is 100% normal, and you should be very thankful and happy that this happened so early in the process, at the very early stages, and not really after you've been running a business for 6 months or you end up spending thousands of dollars and carrying a whole lot of debt. Your next step would be to ideate and redesign. That's why I insist on being early and not waiting for everything to be perfect, so you can go back to the drawing board again and start redesigning. You know what time it is? Definitely time to practice. I want you to come up with 10 multiple choice questions while keeping your value proposition and customers in mind. Remember, questions should be very smart and they need to give you the insight you need. Plan how you want to gather your answers, SurveyMonkey reports, Excel sheets, etc. And then reach out. Gather, analyze, and validate your assumptions. And remember, focus on progress and not perfection.